Hey everyone, in today's video I wanted to give an update on the products that I bought during the Sephora sale in November, and then some extra stuff that I had sitting here ready to be reviewed for you guys. It is quite a bit of products. Oh, I don't want to drop anything. But that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into today's video, if you're new here, hi, my name is April. I would hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to start with the products that I got during the Sephora sale in November, and then I'll finish off with the rest of the products that I want to talk about. Let's start with these. I did get two single eyeshadows from Kofi. These are called the Zari Eyes eyeshadows. I got it in Bronze Boracade, I think that's how you say it, and then Sona. These are beautiful. Now let me just start off by saying I do have oily eyelids. I do use a eyeshadow primer all the time, and these eyeshadows do not budge. They don't crease. It stays on beautifully. I love these. I cannot wait. I want to get more of these. I will say they are a little expensive. They are $30 a piece, but I would pay every penny for these. That's how good these are. And these are definitely worth the hype in my opinion. I'll go ahead and show you guys side by side. Sona, it is more glittery, so just keep that in mind. The bronze shade is more smoother. And then I do prefer Sona as a eyeshadow topper. I don't really like it by itself. I'll go ahead and swatch these so you guys could see what they look like. A little bit does go a long way. You don't need much. That is what the bronze shade looks like. And then Sona. Now it does look a little chunky on my finger, but I can smooth it out if I just take my time with it. But that is what the two shades look like. Like, you could definitely tell on camera the difference in formula, so just keep that in mind. But man, these are beautiful, and I don't have to worry about babysitting them, making sure that they're not creasing on my eyelids, because these bad boys, they definitely stay. I did pick up the Dior foundation stick. This is actually called the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Skin Tint. I do have mine in the shade 2W. Now, the shade is not a perfect match for me, but I can make it work. I do feel like they need more shades, especially in the middle. The shade below this is a little bit too dark, or too light I mean, and then the one above it is too dark, so this is the shade that I went with. I like it. It is pretty on the skin. However, I wouldn't pay full price for this. It is pretty expensive. I think it's $52. I do have to set my face with powder. If I don't, then it will move on my face, so just keep that in mind. But I do like it. I do prefer this one over the Hourglass Stick Foundation. That one I didn't like. That one did not last a long period of time on my skin. It did make my skin look greasy and oily very fast. This one, I do have a little bit of a longer period with it, but I like this one a lot. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it is really pretty on my skin. I do have one lip liner, and it is from SAIE, and this is called the Lip Liner 101. I have it in the shade Flirt. This is a sharpened pencil. I don't like this. The reason why I don't like it is because, well, mainly two reasons. One, it's too creamy for me, and two, it doesn't last a long period of time on my lips. I will say the color is nice, but for those two reasons, I just can't get on board with it, and I almost bought more shades. I'm glad I didn't. I do prefer the one from, what is it? Oh my gosh, I just had it in my head. I think it's FLECK and then Hourglass. Those last so much longer, but you see, I barely touched it, and it's already moving. Yeah. So this one was a fail for me, unfortunately. I wouldn't recommend those, and I wouldn't pick up any more. This next product, I was hoping I wasn't gonna love it because it is pretty pricey. I am talking about the Gucci highlighter. This is called the Gucci Glow Highlighter. I have mine in the shade Warm Gold 03. That is what the color looks like. Now, this is beautiful. I love this one so much. However, I wouldn't pay full price for it. And I would only pick one. This, I like it on my skin. I am wearing it today. I forgot to mention. I like it either with my fingers. I'll get my fingers and I'll tap it on my skin. Or there's a specific brush that I like to use with it. Don't know where I put it, but I'll go ahead and leave a picture of what it looks like if I could find it. I almost forgot to show you what it looks like. It's this one right here. That is what it looks like. And then I also forgot to mention this is like a putty formula. It's weird because it's not a powder, but it's not a cream. It's like in between. But yeah, this is really pretty on the skin. I love it a lot. Yeah, I didn't want to like it because it's pricey, but I'm glad this is the only shade that I really like, so I don't have to worry about picking up another one. I have two loose powders that I want to talk about. First, let's talk about the one that I don't like as much. I'm talking about EYESHADOW, and this is called the it doesn't have the name, I don't think. I can't see it, but it's just the translucent powder. I do have it in Resilience Translucent. This was such a disappointment. I like the press version of this, and I was hoping that when they came out with this that I was gonna like the loose powder more than the press, just because I do like loose powder more than a pressed powder. But you guys, this did absolutely nothing for me. The packaging is kind of weird. I don't really love it, and yeah, I thought this was gonna be so much better. I definitely like the press version a little bit more, but yeah, this was disappointing and I wouldn't recommend it. It didn't do absolutely nothing. It didn't keep me matte throughout the day. It didn't make my skin look smooth or anything like that. Zero, nothing. And then the other powder I want to mention is from by Mario, and this is the Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. I do have mine in the shade 2 Neutral Light. Now, this is kind of messy, the packaging, but I could get over it. Just keep that in mind. It is messy, but I like this. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. This does remind me of the original Givenchy loose powder, the Prisma Libre powder that everybody went crazy over. It does remind me of that one. Both of the powders, the one from Givenchy and this one, are blurring, but they don't keep me matte. So that's why I say they remind me of each other. This does blur my skin. It looks really pretty when I put it on, but like I said, it doesn't keep me matte. It doesn't look matte on my skin. So just keep that in mind. If you want something that's going to keep you matte throughout the day, you're not going to probably like this, but I don't mind it for the reasons that I said, that it just looks good on my skin when I put it on, but I am going to have to blot in a couple hours. I bought quite a bit of blushes during the sale. I bought 3, but some came in like trios. So let me start off with this one because this is a repurchase. It just got another shade of it. I am talking about the Huda Beauty. This is called the Blush Filter. I got it in the shade Latte. Now, you already know I like the formula of this. It's long lasting. It looks pretty on the skin. I don't have to worry about it putting it on top of powder, underneath powder, all that good stuff. It is really nice. However, the color in Latte, I thought it was going to be more of a neutral color, like a brown color, but it definitely pulls like a pink red color on my skin tone. So that I don't really love, but like I said, I really like the formula of this one. During the sale, SAIE Beauty had a trio of their liquid blushes, and I picked it up. It came in the colors Chilly, Baby, and Flirty, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Flirty is a limited edition shade. I'm hoping that I'm right on this, but anyways, it came with 3 blushes. And I love these, you guys. I'm so surprised that I like it as much as I do. I have been really enjoying Baby a lot, which is the more pink color shade, which surprised me because I'm not really into pink color anything. But these look so pretty on my skin. I love it. I actually topped Baby with another blush that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But yeah, these look pretty. They're not too dewy. I was afraid that these were going to be a little bit too dewy on my skin, but they're not. They're pigmented. They last a really long time, and I am glad I got a mini size of these because I don't want a full size. I just feel like I'm not gonna go through it. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. I do like those ones a lot. I also picked up another blush trio, and these ones are from KOSAS. Again, they did have like a holiday set which came with 3 mini blushes. I have them in the shade Bliss, Butterflies, and Euphoria. So the one that I've been using the SAIE baby blush with is the color Butterflies in the KOSAS powder. It just looks like this. These two together are beautiful. I'm surprised that I liked it as much as I did, but oops, I almost dropped, well, I did drop stuff, but anyways, Euphoria is the one that I like the most, and then it would be Baby, because Euphoria is more of like a neutral mauve color. I do want to see if I can find a more neutral, like a true neutral color shade. I know they have one. I just got to see which one it is and if I like it as much as those two. The one in Bliss, I don't like it as much. I'm probably going to pass this one along just because this is a coral shade and I'm not really into coral blushes. But yeah, you guys, these are beautiful. I am glad I got the mini sizes because I feel like I won't go through a full size because I have so many blushes in my collection. But they're beautiful. It's not a flat matte, but it's not sparkly or anything like that. I definitely thought these were going to be sparkly on my skin, but no, these look beautiful and I'm so glad I have these in my collection. Okay, I do have 2 high-end products that I want to talk about, and then the rest is drugstore, actually 3, and then the rest is drugstore. So I do have this OLEHENRIKSEN POUT Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. I have it in the cream brulee one. I like this one a lot. I actually prefer this more than the Laneige sleeping mask, which says a lot, and this is cheaper if I'm not mistaken. This is $22. I'm not sure like how the ounces are and all that. I'll leave like a note here letting you guys know, but I think this is a better deal. I hope I'm not lying to you guys, but regardless, I do like this a lot. It nourishes my lips. It stays on for a longer period of time for me. I just feel like my lips feel smooth and it works right away, because I remember using this when my lips were really dry and I put this on and within a couple hours my lips felt better. Now, this is controversial product. People have been going crazy about this. I'm talking about the Patrick Ta eyeshadow duo. These are actually called, ooh, these are so little. I could barely see what that says. I think it's the Major Dimension Eye Illusion eyeshadow duo. Yeah, I have mine in the shade Still at the Club. Let me try to open it so I can show you guys without breaking a nail. Oh, got it. That is what it looks like. Now, I will say, yes, these are expensive for what it is. I don't think there's anything special about these eyeshadow duos, but it is really pretty. Another thing that I will say is that if you want to buy this, try to get it on sale. If you don't get it on sale, go in store and look at these, because the formula of each of the ones that he has are different. They're not equal by any means. I did go in store and I looked at all of them and I just felt like they were not consistent in formula. But I do like this one. This one is my favorite. There was another one that I wanted to get before I got this one. I forgot the name of it. And when I went in store to look at it, there was nothing special about it. It was the one that had the duochrome, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was that shade, and there was nothing special about that one. So yeah, I like it. Do I think it's worth the hype? No. Do I think they're expensive? Yes. So that's my 2 cents on these, but I am glad I have at least one in my collection. I should have mentioned this one when I was mentioning the other lip product, but I have another lip oil. This one is from Too Faced, and this is called the Kissing Jelly Gloss. I have it in watermelon. Yeah, sour watermelon. Now, I did get this at the cosmetics company store, but man, you guys, I am glad I picked this up. I feel like you don't get a lot of product, but that's okay. I got it at the cosmetics company store. But oh, it smells so good. This is another lip oil that feels good on my lips. It feels nice and juicy, and yeah, I just really like it a lot. I am glad I have it. If I go back to the cosmetics company store and I see see others there, I'd probably pick up another one because I like it that much, and for the price that I'm gonna get it at the CCO, I might as well. But I definitely like it. I would definitely recommend, if you want to try this out, get it at the CCO. Don't pay full price for it. Okay, the rest of the products are drugstore. Let me talk about these. These are from NYX. This is the face glue setting spray, and this is the face glue gripping primer. These ones are okay. I wouldn't repurchase these again. The setting spray, I feel like I like it a little bit more than the actual primer. I feel like it does keep my makeup on for a longer period of time, and I don't see no transfer when I have this setting spray. But the face glue primer, I don't like it because it's a little bit too sticky in my opinion. I could feel it, and it stays tacky for a long period of time, which I don't love, and I don't really see it doing much for me. I definitely prefer the setting spray, but I don't think I would go out and buy these again, if that makes sense. They were just okay, but they're not worth going out of my way to pick them up again. I did buy 4 of the E.L.F. These are called the Fine as Fleck glitter eyeshadows. Now, I did buy 4, but I've only used 2 so far. I will say I like them, but I don't love them. They are glittery. I would recommend using a glitter primer with these because you will get fallout, and then they are kind of messy once you take them off at the end of the day. I also want to mention, keep this in mind, these are not a dupe to the ones from Urban Decay, the single eyeshadows. I forgot what they're called, but there's some people that say that they're similar or dupes. By no means are they dupes to those. I definitely prefer the ones from Urban Decay. These ones have a drier formula. The Urban Decay are more smoother in my opinion, but like I said, these are still nice. They are worth the $6 price tag, but they're just not similar or dupes to the Urban Decay. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know that part, because I don't want you guys going into the store thinking that these are gonna be a dupe for those, and then you're gonna be disappointed, you know what I mean? But they're still really nice. Another product from E.L.F. This is the bronze and contour, the Camel liquid bronzer and contour to be exact. I'm not sure what shade I have because I can't tell, and I know they have numbers and this one doesn't have a number, but I'll try to leave something to let you guys know what shade it is. I like this. Now, I wouldn't recommend going directly on the skin with the applicator. What I like to do is I like to put some on the back of my hand and then go in with the brush and then put it on my skin, and I like it that way. This is buildable. It's not too much. When you first put it on, you can build it up and it looks really pretty on the skin. I have this CoverGirl lipstick. I'm not 100% sure what it's called because I don't see the name of it, but I have it in the color 275 Dreamy Pink. It just looks like this. I like this lipstick a lot. I just don't like the color as much. Let me go ahead and show you. It's a little bit too pink. I wish I could find a neutral color, but everywhere I look to find another color, they're all sold out or they've been played with or tampered with, so I haven't been able to pick up another one. But I really do like this. It's creamy, it's pigmented. I will say these do remind me of the ones from KKW, the ones she had a while back. They do remind me, the packaging reminds me of those, the formula reminds me of those, so I'm not sure if this is like that exact lipstick, but these are really nice, and yeah, I like this one a lot, and I want to pick up one more at least. And then I have one last product I want to talk about, and it's an eyebrow product. This one is from NYX, and this is the Powder Louder Brow Pencil. I have mine in deep brown. It just looks like this. It comes with the spoolie at the end, and then the product on the other side, it just looks like this. It's a sharpened wooden pencil. I don't love it. Now, the reason why I don't love it is because when I put this on, it's a little bit too, I don't want to say creamy, but too creamy, because if I were to put this on my eyebrows and then touch my eyebrows, this would go away. So that I don't love. I thought I'd love this in the beginning when I first tried it, but then I noticed that if I touch my eyebrows, it will come off, and so that I don't love. If they made the formula to where it stayed a little bit better, then I would like it more. I do like the concept of it. Alright guys, those were all the products that I wanted to give a final update on. Those were a lot. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye.